Hello all. In this video I'm going to show you how to create a shaped word card using Scan and Cut Canvas. Here we are on a fresh cutting map page, and I'm just going to enter the text area of Scan and Cut Canvas, choosing a font by just clicking on that font, and there you can go, it's put some in there already for me. To edit that I double click, and then I can use my keyboard or my mouse to obviously highlight and select, or delete. So I'm just deleting these. I'm going to be using capital letters for this particular demo, as I find this works better for shaped word cards. So I've just typed out a random word here, happy. Now I'm going to select that word and just bring it into the centre of the mat, just really for my own benefit so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to now use the edit menu, and we're going to use the create offset line feature. Now it's currently set and automatically set to 0.2 inches. You can increase or decrease that as you prefer. I want the line going outwards, and I want the line going outwards from the edge, but I don't want to actually have any lines going inwards. I want to leave the original line in place, and I want the edge rounded. So all those settings are already in place. I just click OK, and that's done for me. I'll move that layer out the way and take the original text down to the bottom of the mat, as I don't need that just for now. I'm going to repeat the offset line process. I'm not going to change any of the settings though, so they're all going to stay the same. I just click OK, and then I have another outline on my word. So I've effectively got a layer of the word happy, a mat to go behind that, and then this shape that I'm now selecting is going to be the actual card. So I'm just going to zoom into that area so you can get a better look at what I'm doing here. I just right click and then duplicate. That gives me a second version of that shape. Just bringing it above the original one, using my edit menu and the flip function, flip horizontally, to turn that on its head. Then I'm going to bring it down so that it overlaps the original shape just slightly. And then what I'll need to do is select both of those shapes together, go up to the edit menu, and this time use the align function, choosing the central axis. Again, the edit menu, this time though because I want to weld those two shapes together, just like that. And that is almost our card done. Now at this point you've got options. You could leave it as it is, because you're aware of where that score line is going to be as indicated by these shapes, so you could do that manually if you wanted. I'm just going to show you though how to put in a dashed line if you actually want to have a score line cut by the machine for you. So I'm just using the line tool. I'm starting this line just off the shape, and then I'm holding down my shift key so that it remains horizontal, and then clicking off at the end. With that done, what I'll then do is go up to the properties box in order to change it to a dashed line. So click on properties, click on the dash pattern, and just choose one of these that suits, and there's that change. So that's now my score line. What I want to do though is just come out a little bit so that I can work with both of these things together. I'm going to click and drag and highlight both of these two together, and then align them on the horizontal, and this way that score line is now dead center of that shape. Again, click, drag and highlight both of these together, and then right click and group them together so that they will always remain together. And that is everything done. That is literally how quick and easy it is to create a shaped word card in Scan and Cut Canvas. All you would need to do now is download it to your USB stick, transfer it to your machine, and then cut it out. I'm just positioning these just so you can see how that effect would look. So you can see you've got the base card, the layer, and the mat in position there. It's a fantastic view, a fantastic look. When you come to actually cutting this out though, you might want to separate them on what I'll call strips of the mat, so that you can cut them in different coloured cardstocks. To do that, obviously you just click and drag as you would any other shape. So you can see there I'm just clicking the card base, there's my mat, and there's my layer. By doing this, you could obviously then load 3 different pieces of cardstock onto the mat at the same time and cut everything in one go. If you want to resize it, obviously just make sure things are grouped together before you do that so that everything resizes in proportion. And that's this video complete. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more hints and tips on the Scan and Cut canvas.